Hey everyone, my name is Miriam and welcome to my channel. So this is my very first YouTube video, so bear with me, all right? So on this channel, I'm going to be talking about finance and consulting, data science and operational research, as well as practical problem solving and just general career growth. So if you're into things like that, stick by, watch, stick around, whatever. Send me a message if you want, or an email. Any of them is cool. So if you're somebody who you're a new data professional or you're a student, data scientist, or probably you're just somebody who is curious about how they are using your data to shape the world as you know it, you're more than free to stick around, watch my videos, and yeah, let's interact, let's get to know each other. Anyways, all of that aside, so for my first video, I'm just going to talk about something that has been shaping how I see my career lately and why I'm actually combining data science and operational research in finance. So when I started my postgrad in data science, I thought I was mostly going to be doing more of coding, building models, and just generally making predictions. But over time, I've come to realize that it is definitely a lot bigger than that. And it's really about using data to make better decisions. I know that this sounds very cliche, but really though, I feel like when you do take a full understanding of data science, that really is just it. Making better decisions in business, in finance, and even in society as a whole. And that is actually where operational research comes in for me. It's sort of like the hidden source, if I can call it that, behind making smart decisions. So it's just using maths, simulation, and optimization to solve real world problems. All right. So before we get into operational research, let's take a step back and let me talk about my journey a little bit. Okay. So during my MSc in data science at Cardiff University, I've worked on a couple of projects that go beyond data itself. Things like modeling risks or simulating some form of decision making across multiple sectors. And during my operational research class, I actually learned about how mathematicians after the war started using the same principles to actually make better logistical and even financial decision making. And that actually pricked my curiosity and it got me thinking, isn't that like what banks and consulting firms are doing today? They're pretty much just trying to make best possible decisions under uncertainty and managing the risks, allocating resources, optimizing portfolios, and all of these problems they've evolved, if that's what I can call them. But honestly, the mindset is still the same after years of dealing with all of these problems. And that's actually where it sort of clicked for me. And I like to think of it as data science gives you the power to learn from what has happened, but operational research actually helps you to plan what should happen next. So you see that point where you're at, you want to make this decision, and you don't know how well this decision is going to impact your entire business approach as a whole. So you're at a crossroad of, do I do this right now, and how far does it impact me? Well, operational research sort of allows you to make that decision and see the consequences or the effects of your decisions without actually making the decision, if that makes any sense. But that is literally the most simplest way I know how to explain it. But it's just being able to simulate decisions you would have made in real life. All right. So that sort of does it for me. And now coming into finance, finance is like one of those few industries where every decision matters. Yes, it all matters. Every number, every risk, every forecast has real world impacts. And if you think about it, when a bank approves a loan or an investor reallocates capital, those choices actually affect businesses. Heck, they even affect jobs. And from an ecological point of view, they also affect sustainability. So combining data science with operational research actually allows you to go beyond predictions. All right, so it allows you to simulate future scenarios, test your strategies, and even optimize for outcomes. So all those numbers you're crunching and feeling like, yeah, this is going to make sense if we do it. Before you do it, operational research gives you the opportunity to simulate it, adjust your numbers, and find the most likely and ideal scenario to follow. So that's really what excites me, and I can only hope it at least scratches the surface for you, bringing sort of like bringing that structure, that intelligence to financial decision making. Absolutely, let us do it. So yeah, so this is actually what I'm exploring: how data simulation and optimization can make finance smarter, fairer, and even more sustainable. Yep, because we're at that point in the world today. So through this channel, I'll be sharing what I learned along the way, real world projects, insights from data and finance projects, and just honest lessons as I grow. So yeah, I'm gonna keep you guys informed about everything. So if you're curious about how data drives better decisions in whatever field you can think of, finance, mainly finance, I'm not gonna lie, but we're also gonna be looking at logistics. We're going to be looking at other really niche things like supermarkets, healthcare, manufacturing. Yeah, there's a lot of operational research in manufacturing, I'm not gonna lie. And yeah, just how everything comes together to solve global challenges. Well, if you're into all of that, you're definitely in the right place. So thank you for watching this first video, and I have to say this, but welcome to my journey. So yeah, let's go.